Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Rugbymania 2025, the 26th edition. My name is Patrick Anderson, and I will be your commentator through this day here on Court 1. I also like to mention that the tournament here, Rugbymania 2025, is organized by Czech Adaptive Sports and Prague Robots. And the financial support is handled by National Sports Agency, Czech Foundation, and Prague City Hall. The first game today, this morning, will start in a couple of minutes at 9 o'clock. It'll be between the home team, Prague Robots, and the Swedish team, Nacka Spiders. But before the game, we just have to mention a few things here. Prague Robots won their first game yesterday, and the Nacka Spiders lost. So Spiders need a win to be in this competition still, and Robots, I'm sure, also would need another win to secure the good start of this tournament. So. And I also like to remember you that we also have this game is in League 1, but we also have a League 2 in this tournament. On the Court 2, there's the League 2 games. The same time Rugbymania has League 2, and if you have the chance, please tune in and click on the link to watch the game from the League 2 as well, because there's many of nice and interesting games and teams in that league, many development players, and so I'll recommend you to, when you get tired of hearing my voice on this court, switch over to Court 2 for some League 2 games, and I'm sure you will have a really nice experience with that too. So, like I said, the home team, Prague Robots, had a brilliant start yesterday by winning their first game against Australian Miners. Nacka Spiders lost to Cheltenham Tigers. So, like I said, Nacka need a win to stay in the competition, and Prague, I'm sure they would like to keep on the winning strike here. The two referees in this game would be from Italy, Angela Testa, and from Great Britain, Dave Woods. Dave is a really experienced referee. I've been here many times. I haven't that much experience about Angela, but I'm sure they will control this game in a great way. We have another special thing happening here before the first game. We have a special guest, the two-time Olympic champion in judo, Lukas Krpalek, will take care of the first tip-off of this game. Of course, it would only be like symbolic tip-off. So, after that, of course, the referee will do the real tip-off. But before, Lukas Krpalek, two-time Olympic champions, 2016 and 2020, will make the tip-off. So welcome, Lukas. Two times Olympic champion in judo. That was the highest tip-off I've seen in a long time. Nice one. Nice work, Lukas. Thank you. So now back to the real tip-off and back to the game. So we're ready for the official tip-off. Chuck Melton, the two-pointer in Prague Robots, the American guest player, against Lars Warnerud, 1.5 in Spiders. The Prague Robots is a team. It is the home team, yes, but it's also a team with many guest players, and you can call it a mixed team, so to speak. The Swedish team, they're almost totally Swedish, but they have one British player, and I'll get back to that later. The Swedes actually win the tip-off here, and we have Edvard Nyholm with the ball. Three-pointer, young, rising star in Sweden. Only 16, 17 years old, I think. And the first try of this game by Edvard Nyholm for Nacka Spiders. Besides Nyholm, Nacka is playing with number 22, Thomas Hjert, 2.5. Number 12, Lars Warnerud, 1.5. And number 8, Konrad Hildebrand, 1 point. And then after that, the Robots equalized, and then we have a really early and fast turnover right after that. So now Robots turn the game and are up by 2-1 tries. Like I said before, Robots have plenty of guest players, and the starting lineup this game is number 1, Sebastian Fredriksson, Danish to 3.5. Number 6, Chuck Melton, American 2.0. Number 8, Filip Vartoň, Czech 2-pointer. And 0.5, Krzysztof Kosider from Poland, number 15. So great start, even though Spiders had the first try in the game. Robots had a brilliant start in their defense, and already up by 3 tries to 1 after 2 turnovers very early in this game, within the first minute. Hjert finds Nyholm. Nyholm back to Hjert. Hjert tries to find Nyholm again, but it was stopped by Chuck Melton. But then Fredriksson couldn't pick the ball up from the floor. Well, now he can, so another turnover and another try from Sebastian Fredriksson, the Danish 3.5. Warnerud with the inbound, right in the hands to Fredriksson again, just like happened half a minute ago or so. Another turnover. Tough start in the offense for the Spiders here, except for the winning the tip-off and made the first try. After that, they haven't been able to score one time in their offense. And that pass is too long, too hard for Warnerud, and we have another turnover. Melton finds Fredriksson, and another easy try for the Robots. Hildebrand inbounding for Spiders, and Krzysztof Kosider was pushed by Thomas Hjert to get too close to the inbounder, and for that he is penalized. Kosider. You're not allowed to be closer than within 1 meter from the inbounder. If you're a defensive player doing that, you get penalized. You get 30 seconds penalty. If you're offensive player, then it's the turnover. And try there for the Spiders. Vartoň to Melton. Chuck Melton still pushes his way up through court, finds Fredriksson, and Fredriksson finds the try line, and we have a 7-2 lead early in the game for the Robots. After playing 2.5 minutes almost. Thomas Yat, try for the Spiders. Like I mentioned yesterday, Thomas Yat is 2'5". He was away from the sport a couple of years. He was in the national team, one of the most important players in the Swedish national team. And after Sweden not qualified for Tokyo Paralympics, he stopped and was away from the sport for some years. But he came back like 1.5, 2 years ago, and it's good to see him back. A long, great pass from Yat to Nyholm. Nyholm protecting the ball, being under pressure from Varton and Fredriksson. Back to Yat. Yat again also under pressure from Varton and Fredriksson. Good defense there from Varton. Then Yat finds Nyholm, and Nyholm finds the try line. 8-4 for the Robots. Philip Varton. Varton finds Fredriksson. And an easy try for the Robots. Oh, another kind of bad pass from Von Oud in the inbound, and just in the hands to Fredriksson again for the third time this quarter. And a turnover and a try. We have substitutions in both teams, so it seems. Robots puts in a brand new lineup. A 3-2-5, 1-5-1 lineup with Leon Jurgensen, Danish three-pointer, number 3. Number 11, Josh Wheeler, American 2.5. Number 4, Jiří Pleško, 1.5. And number 22, Tomáš Moravik, Czech 1-pointer. In Spanish, you see Joel Connor Saunders on court, and also Martin Bretz. Instead of Lars Von Oud and Konrad Hildebrand. And the pass there from Yat was too hard to grab for Nyholm, and he dropped it, and it's a turnover. I also mentioned yesterday about this number 9 in the Swedish Spiders team. I was a bit confused about the name, because I thought it was Swedish, but the name looks very, like that should be pronounced with a British kind of way. So, and today I talked to the team, and it turns out that guy is British. He's not Swedish, so I'm sure it's fine to pronounce his name like Joel Connor Saunders. Well, actually, they said to me that I can call him Joe, actually. So, but that makes things easier for me. So, another turnover now, and we have Robots inbound from the corner. After playing 4 minutes and 27 seconds in this first quarter, Robots are up by 11-4. Long pass from Jurgensen to Wheeler. Josh Wheeler, another try. Hard pressure there from Jurgensen on Nyholm. Still Jurgensen pressuring Nyholm. But he managed to get over middle line just before 12 seconds. And the pass from Nyholm is too wide for Yat to get, and the ball goes over the line, and we have a turnover. Moravik to Wheeler. Wheeler cross midcourt. Wheeler scores a try. Nyholm looks for Connor Saunders, but Jorgensen was too fast and stopped that pass. And a turnover, and then Jussi Plesko with another try for the Robots. Connor Saunders on the inbound to Yards. Back to Connor Saunders. Back to Yards. Nice pass there from Joel Connor Saunders. And a try from Thomas Yards. Josh Wheeler. A coast-to-coast try from the American 2-5. Thomas Yacht, another great 2-5. Finds Joel Connor Saunders. And he finds the try line. And with 1 minute and 46 seconds left of this first quarter, we have Prague Robots 15, Nacka Spiders 6. Jorgensen. Good help from Plesko. And try Jorgensen. Yacht. Back to Connor Saunders. Connor Saunders to Nyholm. Wheeler. Nice picks from both Plesko and Moravik. Gives Wheeler some space. Then Wheeler finds Jorgensen with a great pass and another try for the Robots. And so now we're in the last minute of the game. Long pass from Connor Saunders to Brett. Martin Bretts, the half-pointer in Spiders. Nice catch there from Bretts. And a nice try. 55.7 seconds left. Wheeler over midline, still Wheeler. Good push in there from Josh Wheeler. Oh, Nyholm drops the ball and we have a turnover. I believe the Robots will go for the last goal, last try here. Wheeler with the ball, 20 seconds left. Wheeler waits for his teammates, especially for Jorgensen. 10 seconds left. Still Wheeler. And he was too focused on trying to make the very late try and maybe find Jorgensen, and he forgot to dribble. So the referee calls for 8 seconds with no dribble violation on Josh Wheeler, and we have a turnover. 3.2 seconds left, and of course Spiders take timeout and choose to have the inbound on front court. Yard with the inbound. Looks for some teammates, but Jorgensen stops that pass. And we have 0.3 seconds left. And obviously that ball was touching a Spiders player the last time before it went over the line. So inbound Robots, and the period is over. After the first quarter, we have Robots 18, Spiders 8. And we get back to you with the second quarter in less than 2 minutes. Back here on court 1, and the game between Prague Robots and Nacka Spiders. Already now, after just playing 1 quarter, the Robots are up by 10 tries, 18-8. So great start for Robots, and let's see now if Spiders can come back in this game. First try of the game goes to Robots. Chuck Melton. And Nyholm with the first Spiders try of this quarter. Peter Oppenauer, the 1.5, is on court now for the Robots. He's been trapped by Hildeband. An inbounder pick out there. Great job from Hildeband. Vartoni is backing over midcourt under hard pressure from Nyholm. Still Varton, back to Melton. And Chuck Melton, another try for the Robots. Robots for the moment is playing with the lineup with only 7 points, so you're allowed to have 8 points on court, so they have 2 2s and 2 1-5s. Nyholm finds Yat. Nice pass to Yat, and Yat finds the try line. Another try for the Robots. Nyholm. Long pass to Varnoder, who is all alone on front court. And a try from Lars Varnoder, 1.5. Oppenauer to Varton. Plesko tips the ball further up on the court to Melton. Nice job there from Jiří Plesko. Finding Melton. Yeah. Nyholm. And that pass was stopped, touched by Varton, and that was enough for referee Angela Testa to call for 12 seconds violation. Spiders was not able to get the ball over the middle line within 12 seconds. And a turnover and another try for the Robots. Philip Varton. Hildeband and another turnover. Varton again. And the next try for Philip Varton. Hildeband to Nyholm. Nyholm. And we have a try. Philip Varton. Good patience there from Barton, being under quite hard pressure, but he finds Oppenaar with a nice pass. And Plesko helps by blocking the way for Oppenaar. No, not for Oppenaar, but he was blocking the way for the Spiders defender and makes some space for Oppenaar for the try. Thomas Gert. And we have a try for Spiders. Oppenaar. Melton. Jacques Melton, another Robots try. That was too aggressive defending from Robots and Philippe Varton. So illegal use of hands penalty for Philippe Varton. Lars Warnold, 1.5 try for Nacka Spiders. Barton. Barton over middle line. Oppenaar. Back to Varton. Now Varton is close to the middle line. Under pressure by Yat and Nehol, but finds Oppenaar. The shot clock now says 5 seconds, so they're in a hurry now. And they made it just before shot clock ran out. A pass from Oppenaar to Plesko was in big trouble receiving that pass, but he made it and turned around and made a try. Good work there. And a bit of luck as well, of course, but still. Nyholm found Svanerud. Back to Nyholm. Back to Vanerud. And a try. Varton. Nice pushing there from Philip Varton. The Czech two-pointer. Good blocking from Moravik. And Varton with a nice try. And with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left of this second quarter, we have Robots 28, Spiders 15. Then the referee Dave Woods finds a penalty on Peter Oppenaar for illegal use of hands, being a little bit too aggressive in the defense. Yards to Connor Saunders, which is back on court. And he finds Nyholm. And Nyholm with the Spiders try. Moravik, Oppenaar. And Filip Barton. Another try from the Czech two-pointer in this quarter. Now the robots are going back in key defense. Let's see what Spiders can do. They will do fine. A pass from Gert to Nyholm in the corner, and a try for the Nacka Spiders. Nyholm, another try. Pleško to Oppenauer. Varton. And for the moment, the Robots is playing with only 6 points on court, and also with only Czech players. So, but still they're actually managing to increase the lead here. Again, key defense from the Robots. Good defending now. But Joel Connor Saunders was too long time in the key area as an offensive player. You're not only allowed to be there for 8 seconds maximum. So the referee Dave Woods made a call for 8 seconds in the key violation on Joel Connor Saunders, and the turnover. Robots just with the ball after inbounding, and it hits the back on Pleško, but still goes over middle line, but it's a turnover. The ball was picked up by Thomas Gert from the floor. Turnover from Gert, Spiders, and Gert finds Nyholm, and Nyholm finds the try line. Moravik. And another turnover for Spiders. Some unfocused offense there from Robots. And Thomas Gert with the try. And he's decreasing the lead for the Robots, and it's down to 11 tries now. It was 13 before. Barton over the middle line, finds Pleško. Pleško scores another try, and we have 48 seconds left of this second quarter. Robots 32, Spiders 20. Yeah, Connor Saunders. And we have substitution in the Robots team. On court comes Kosider, the 0.5 from Poland, number 15. And we have Jorgensen, number 3, the Danish three-pointer. Josh Wheeler, number 11, 2.5, American. And Chuck Melton, number 6, also American, and he's a two-pointer. Kosterer finds Melton with the inbound. And let's see now if robots are able to make the last try of this quarter. It sure looks like they're going for it anyway. Jorgensen, 20 seconds left. Still Jorgensen, chased by Nyholm. Kosterer comes to rescue Jorgensen from Nyholm. Jorgensen finds Wheeler. Wheeler is backing over the try line, and we have a try from Josh Wheeler. And the robots with 6.8 seconds left. And let's see now what will happen with the Spiders that choose to take the inbound from baseline. Yert tries to find Nyholm, but he doesn't, and the pass was stopped by Josh Wheeler. And the quarter is over. After 2 played quarters, we have Prague Robots 33 and Nacka Spiders 21. A 12 try lead for the robots. And we get back to you with the third quarter in less than 5 minutes. We're back here with the third quarter on court 1, and we just saw the first try of this quarter. It was made by the Spiders. Thomas Gert. Josh Wheeler for the Robots. Try from Josh Wheeler. The first one for the Robots in this quarter. The Robots is now playing with 3-2-5. 1 and a 0.5. So that's like also 7 points, right? Yeah. With Jorgensen, Wheeler, Moravik and Kosidor. Good block there from Kosidor on yards. Makes the way for Wheeler and a try for the American 2-5. Hildebrand finds Konrad. It's Thomas Gert. Nyholm. Spiders are 3-on-2 because Gert is trapped by the two low putters in Robots. And Nyholm finally finds the way for a try for the Nacka Spiders. Krzysztof Kosidor, the Polish 0.5, inbounding to Josh Wheeler. And Wheeler finds Jorgensen. And we have a try. Robots is now using this key defense, going back to the key in their defense, and let's see if Spiders can find the ways and holes in that defense. I think it was Hildebrand who was over the line there, leaving the court, and we have a turnover. Oh, that was close. Josh Wheeler was on the middle line, but he managed to keep himself on the right side with the ball. Jorgensen now is under hard pressure by 3 players from the Spiders. Finds Moravik, and Moravik lead the ball to Wheeler and back to Jorgensen. And a try. Nyholm under pressure from Jorgensen, but Nyholm finds a way to make a try. And now he has some problems with the equipment, so he calls equipment timeout. Kosidor, Jorgensen. Good blocking there from Kosidor on Thomas Gert, giving Jorgensen a lot of space. And then another nice block from Moravik to give Jorgensen even more space. And then Jorgensen cannot avoid finding this try. Hildebrand with the inbound for the Spiders. Nyholm. And again, Robots go back to key defense. Sebastian Fredriksson is now on court again, together with the two 1-5s and the one-pointer Moravik. Long pass from Yat, tries to find Vonod. It was too hard for Vonod to receive it. He drops it, and we have a turnover. Good blocking there from Moravik. Helps Plesko. Plesko finds Fredriksson. But Fredriksson was not focused enough to receive it, and Plesko is apologizing for the pass, but I think, to be honest, I think Fredriksson should be able to get that ball. Maybe he was a little bit misunderstood the way the ball was traveling, or I don't know how the ball was going. So, but another turnover now from the Robots. They get it back after that small mistake from Fredriksson. Fredriksson under hard pressure now. 3 players. Finds Plesko. Nice pass. Plesko back to Fredriksson. Stopped by Yert, but not enough. So Fredriksson still finds the try line. Good job there from Sebastian Fredriksson. Hildebrand. Long bump pass. Tries to find Vonrud, and he does. And Vonrud finds the try line. After 3 minutes and 37 seconds in this third quarter, we have Prague Robots 39 and Nacka Spiders 25. And we have equipment timeouts called by, I think it's Nyholm. Yes, it's Nyholm. Gets some help from the Swedish mechanic, Bosse Asp. Bosse is a guy who's been around many years in rugby. He's also in the national team in Sweden. A mechanic guy and kind of everything, helps with everything guy. He's been in the sport for many years. Fredriksson to Plesko. Plesko managed to keep the ball. Pass the ball right into the head of Fredriksson. This time I think Plesko can apologize to Fredriksson. That was a difficult pass for Sebastian to grab. So turnover and Spiders with the ball. Yat. Long pass from Yat to Connor Saunders. Under pressure from Fredriksson. That was too much for Connor Saunders. And he tips the ball over the line. And turnover. Plesko to Oppenauer. Oppenauer on front court now. To Fredriksson. Fredriksson finds Plesko. And Plesko will then have a try for the Robots. Nyholm to Yert on front court. Still Yert. Back to Nyholm. Nyholm, being under hard pressure from Fredriksson, drops the ball, and the ball goes over the sideline, and turnover, and the ball to the Robots from the sideline. Oh, there's some things on court here. from Nyholm's chair, picked up by the referee Angela Testa and again the mechanic Bosse Asp. So everything should be okay again with Nyholm's chair, hopefully. Plesko finds Fredriksson. Fredriksson, nice patient there. Pushes his ways up through court and up to the try line. Nice work there from Fredriksson. Connor Saunders. The amount to Nyholm. Nyholm, long pass to Connor Saunders. And the try from the British guest player, Connor Saunders. Or actually, I don't think he's a guest player because I think he lives in Stockholm and plays for the Spiders normally. So it's not a guest, but it's not for this tournament. I mean, he's permanently in that team. But he's not a Swedish guy, he's a British guy. Turnover there. Robots was unable to take care of those passes in the offense. Connor Saunders with a long pass to Nyholm. Can he get it? Can he? Oh yeah, no, he couldn't. No, he was not able to. The ball was over the line before he got it, and he didn't even get it, to be honest. So the pass was too long for Nyholm, and we have a turnover. With 2 minutes and 38 seconds left of this third quarter. Robots with the inbound. Jiří Plesko finds Fredriksson. And Fredriksson was swiped by Gert. But the ball was swiped in the best direction for the Robots over middle line. And so the ball is now in hands of Open Arrow and back to Fredriksson again. Some good swiping there from Gert on Fredriksson, but Robots keeps the ball. 10 seconds left on the shot clock now for the Robots. They have to hurry, and Fredriksson does that. Finds a gap in the middle between Bretz and Nyholm, and we have a try. Connor Saunders inbounds to Gert. Back to Connor Saunders. And a long pass from Connor Saunders to Nyholm. Nyholm is under pressure, Fredriksson, but Fredriksson falls down on the floor by himself from that hard tackle. So good defending there. Good hard defending from Fredriksson and good by Nyholm to be able to make Fredriksson fall instead of fall himself after that hard tackle. Nyholm in between Moravik and Openar, and another try for the Spiders. Fredriksson. Finds Openar on front court. Back to Fredriksson. Fredriksson finds another try for the Robots. I think there was a timeout called by robots. Or maybe just substitution. Yes, substitution, sorry. And Robot puts on Jorgensen, Wheeler, Melton, and Cossiter. 3 to 5, 2.5. Jorgensen number 3, Wheeler number 11, Melton number 6, and Cossiter number 15. Long pass there from Melton to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to Wheeler. Wheeler to Jorgensen. And try from Leon Jorgensen, Danish three-pointer. Long pass there, inbounding from Connor Saunders. Finds Yat. And we have 30 seconds left on the with the quarter, and shot clock is on 20 seconds left. And Wheeler and Melton is stopping Yard there from getting that try. And Connor Saunders finds a hole behind Cossiter in the corner. And we have a try for the Spiders. And we have 13.6 seconds left on the quarter. And I'm sure that, the Robots is calling a timeout and chooses to have the inbound on front court. Consider to Jorgensen. 10 seconds left. Wheeler and Jorgensen finds the try line with 1.9 seconds left. And a late try there for the Robots. And of course the Spiders choose the same tactic, calling a timeout. And will inbound from front court now. Thomas Giertz to Nyholm. Nyholm tries to find Bretz, but it was too late. Time is out. And after 3 quarters, we have 45 tries for the Robots and 29 tries for the Spiders. Get back to you with the 4th quarter in a while. Back again here on court 1 for the 4th quarter, and Robas starts with the ball. Crossed there by inbounding to Jorgensen. Jorgensen with the try. The first try of this quarter goes to the Robots. Gert. Thomas Gert under pressure from Moravik. Long pass up to Nyholm, but yeah, they managed to. Nyholm couldn't grab it, but Hildebrandt was bouncing it, but in the hands to a Robots player, and turnover and try for the Robots. Hildebrandt to Nyholm. Nyholm is being pressured hard by Jorgensen, but with some good block help from Hildebrandt, Nyholm managed to get away from that pressure. And Nyholm with the Swedish try. Kosidor. Jorgensen. Fredriksson. And a try. Hildebrandt with the inbound for the Spiders to Yat, and Robots falls back into the key. Nice pass there to Nyholm from Yert, and a try for the Spiders. Nyholm was in the other side of the key, and Yert managed to find him with a brilliant pass. Fredriksson. Still Fredriksson under pressure from Nyholm, but Moravik helps Fredriksson with the block on Nyholm. And then Jorgensen, and we have a try. Arnold. Jorgensen on Gert, but Gert managed to get away from Jorgensen. Nice job there from Thomas Gert. Krzysztof Kosidor. Polish 0.5 with the inbound. Fredriksson. And Fredriksson with a try. Hildebrandt finds Gert. Gert is under pressure from Fredriksson and Jorgensen. And the pass from Gert hits the wheel on Warner, but it goes over to Nyholm. Nyholm still finds Gert. Gert finds Warner, and a try from Warner. Robots, Jorgensen to Fredriksson. Long pass to Jorgensen. And a try. Gert. Still Thomas Gert. And Fredriksson and Kosidor is pressing Gert. Gert finds Nyholm. Back to Gert. And to Warnerud. And a try. From the 1.5 Lars Warnerud. Kossider with the inbound. Long pass up to Kossider. Flips the ball further on to Jorgensen. Nice detail there from Christoph Kossider. And the score, from Jorgensen. Hildeband with the inbound for the Spiders. To Gert. Fredriksson and Moravik pressuring Gert. A hard pass out to the side. Tries to find Warnerud, but he was unable to get it, and the ball goes over the sideline. And we have a turnover for the Robots, and Robots puts on a brand new lineup now with Wheeler number 11, Pleshko number 4, Varton number 8, and Oppenau number 10. There's also a substitution in the Spiders team. On court we see now again Joe Connor Saunders, and number 6 and number 2 number 9 Connor Saunders, and number 2 Martin Bretz. Nyholm, and another try for the Spiders. Wheeler receives the inbound from Oppenau. Looks for a long pass, and with some luck the ball goes over to Varton after touching Nyholm. Pleshko. And we have another try for the Robots. A long pass from Nyholm to Connor Saunders. And the next try for the Spiders by Joel Connor Saunders, the British guy. Wheeler to Oppenau. Another try. Connor Saunders with the inbound. And we have a player on the floor. I believe it's Connor Saunders. It is. Oppenau to Varton, and with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left of this fourth quarter, Robots are up by 20 tries, 56-36. Bretz to Nyholm. Hard pressure now from Pleshko and Wheeler on Nyholm, and Wheeler gets the hand on the ball. Connor Saunders picked it up from the floor, but it was a backcourt violation call from referee Angela Testa on Nacka Spiders, and the turnover. No, it was not. Then I'm sorry, I don't really know what the call was. My bad. Connor Saunders finds Yacht. Looks for a pass to Nyholm. And Nyholm gets it, and Nyholm makes a try. Plesko. Nice try there from Yishi Plesko. The check 1.5. Nyholm after a long pass from Connor Saunders. Robots is playing with 4 players in the key area in their defense. And since you're not allowed to do that, you get a penalty. Peter Oppenauer was the last player into the key area. And for that, Oppenauer is penalized. 30 seconds. Thomas Jared, another try for the Spiders. Oppenauer finds Wheeler. Long pass to Varton. To Plesko. Another try for them to check 1-5, Yishi Plesko. And with less than 1 minute left to play in this quarter, last quarter probably, we have a 20-try lead for the Robots. Long pass to Nyholm, and a try for the Swedish young three-pointer. Oppenauer. Wheeler with the ball. Looks like the Robots are going for the last try in this quarter. Vartoni. Still Varton. And a try from Philip Varton with 8.8 seconds left. Spiders are calling for timeout. And we'll have the inbound on front court. Six seconds left. Yard with the ball, turns around, looks for a long pass, but it was stopped by Wheeler. And then Wheeler flipped back and hits the floor. So we have Josh Wheeler on the floor with 0.8 seconds left of this quarter and of course of the game as well. 59-39 in favor for the Robots. Connor Saunders tries to find a teammate with an inbound. It was stopped again by Wheeler, and the game is over. Prague Robots taking their second victory in this tournament by beating Nacka Spiders 59-39. And a big thank you to both the teams and the two referees, Dave Woods and Angela Testa, for a great game here. The first game this day. We'll be right back with the game between Switzerland and Agivia Sharks at 10:30. So until then, bye.